I'm here with Jo Weil. And tell me the name of your show again.
My show is named Verbotene Liebe, which is Forbidden Love in
Forbidden
English.
Love.
Yeah.
And we may know them here in the U.S. as half of the popular couple Christian and Ollie.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it perfectly.
Okay.
Your pronunciation is so good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So readers of We Love Soaps have often seen that we will post clips of Christian and Ollie and some of the ups and downs of your relationship.
Yeah.
And we find that it's very different from American soaps in terms of some of the real aspects.
In what aspect?
Well, you can be more affectionate, I believe, on German soaps.
I think for me as an actor, it's good to be affectionate, and I don't care whether it's a man or a woman. It's just I love to get the chance to show emotions and to reveal all these emotions in a character. And so I don't really care whether it's a man or a woman I play with. I'm just happy to have such a wonderful colleague as Tore, and we have the luck that we have a chemistry together and we love to work together. So I love to show emotions with him.
That's great. That's great. Why do you think in German soaps you can display more affection? I mean, you guys get pretty intimate. You have love scenes. I've seen you kiss. You've had shirtless scenes.
Yeah.
Things that in America we never or rarely would ever see.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. American audiences are very conservative, and there's been some changes in the last year, but rarely do you ever see two men affectionate.
Oh,
and certainly
sad.
rarely
That's
without.
really sad.
Yeah. So why is this more accepted in Germany than here? Why do you think?
I don't know. I think Germans are quite liberal, or at least want to be liberal. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I think 10 years ago it might have been a problem on German television. I started doing this show 10 years ago, and I already played this bisexual character. And in the beginning, my character wasn't allowed to kiss too much or to show too much affection towards another man, because there were still some difficulties the audience had with it. By now,
But that's changed.
yeah, that's changed in a way, and I think thanks to us showing stuff like that, not us especially, but German television showing gay couples and treating them like every other couple, that changed a lot, and I'm kind of proud to be part of this process to move something.
And what kind of response do you typically get from people who recognize you on the street?
Very good feedback. The feedback I get is really good. Most of the people love the show, they love my character. It's easy to like Ollie because he's just that open-hearted, open-minded, nice guy. So most people like him, and yeah, it's funny because when we started doing this gay storyline, we feared that people might have problems with it, but it's the contrary. People come and say, oh yeah, normally I don't like to see two men kissing, or I'm even a bit homophobic, but after I saw your storyline and I saw you doing it, I changed my mind, and it's okay. I can watch it without difficulties, and that's the best thing we can do, and it makes me really proud.
That's wonderful, and I think that's the power of entertainment and the power of entertainment to open up people's minds and expand their minds. Did the show ever get threats from sponsors, or do you worry about sponsors not wanting to pay to advertise on your show, or is that ever a problem? That's a big issue here.
Okay, I can't answer this question, to be honest, because I don't know who pays for our show.
Okay.
So I don't think that it's a big issue in Germany.
That's great.
I hope so, at least I hope so.
Well, I think you would know, and I think that's been such a prevalent issue here that's prevented a lot of the shows from going further, because sponsors and are saying if you show two men kissing too much, we're not going to pay to advertise on your show. And
well, that is really sad.
yeah, right. I know. Right. So now, what are your plans? You've been on the show for 10 years.
Yeah, with a break. I left the show for 5 years and came back in 2007. And what are my plans for the future? I don't know. I learned that I shouldn't think about the future too much. I live in the moment. I love what I do right now. I could imagine to stay in this show for years. But I'd like to do other things next to the show, other parts, maybe a movie, another show. I would love to work over here one day.
Here in New York?
Yeah, maybe a little guest appearance in an American show or such stuff. That would be cool.
Ah, you heard it here first. Well, and you're obviously a great actor, and you have so much enthusiasm. I think American companies would be very smart to capitalize. You know what I mean by capitalize? To use your popularity, which is phenomenal in Germany, right? I mean, you guys are like hugely popular. To use that into an American show. Do you think about doing theater work? Because a lot of actors come to New York to do theater.
I didn't think about doing theater in the States, but I do theater in Germany. I did a play next to shooting Verbotene Liebe in 2008, 2009. That was a lot of fun, and that's the perfect thing if I get to do both things, stage work and filming at the same time. So yeah, I'll probably do a play next year.
That's great. That's great. Now, do you find that the German soaps are still well funded? Like, are the ratings good? Are the ratings healthy? A lot of American shows have lost ratings and have had to deal with budget cuts and, you know, not paying their cast members as much. Are German soaps still well funded? Do you still have budgets, or do they even tell you about that?
As an actor, I'm not really into that, but
But that's great, because the actors here haven't really had a choice. They've had to be part of it.
Yeah, the ratings. They're better, they're worse from time to time, so it's hard to answer that question. There were times when everything was easier. I have to say that, to be honest. But I think especially Verbotene Liebe is still quite good, so I don't worry about ratings and stuff like that.
That's great. That is a luxury that American actors can't afford right now. I'm glad to hear. Is there anything, where would you like to see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now? Okay, in 5 years I want to stand here right next by your side, and we are doing the next interview, and I tell you about this big American show I do. No, actually, I met Gregory Michael today for the first time, and if there should ever be another season of Dante's Cove, I would love to be in that. Because I saw it a few weeks ago, and it's the funniest show I've ever seen. And I definitely want to be in the next season of Dante's Cove. So in 5 years I will tell you about shooting on Hawaii for Dante's Cove.
I love that. I love that. All right, 2015, you got a date right here at the Stonewall Inn.
I hope so.
Okay.